Hi, welcome to Ravenbeak NatureWorks. I'm Jamie McDonald, and today's still December the 10th, and this is our second batch of wood here today. So these are all Pacific Yew from the west coast of Canada. This wood here is all smaller diameter trees, so in the sort of 3-inch pole size. They've been down just under a year. I let them sit in the round for about maybe 8 months, and then I trimmed them up on the saw, picking out the best face. So usually smaller diameter wood, we're usually just chasing the one bow out of it. So with the smaller diameter, a little bit higher crown. But yeah, still some really nice wood here. So I would say the wood is on its way to seasoning, but I would still wait a little bit longer personally, because wet wood will take more set. But yeah, let's take a look. Up first, we have Stave A, 79 inches long. Alignment looks great. Lovely color to it. Real white sap, dark heart. Fly down the back. Nice clean piece of wood. Nice and straight, super clean. So yeah, lots of options. Beautiful little piece. That's Stave A, 79 inch, and that's 200. And B, again 79. Nice and straight. Alignment looks good. Nice and straight. Look at the growth ring. So you can see center was just out of the stave here. So fly down the back. I think there's a pretty clean run. Avoid this little knot here. Down the end. So it's got a couple little knots off to the right here. But I think if we stay left, and as I look at it here closer, we might want to trim it to the knot, which is probably 4 inches. So I would say there's 75 inches usable wood. But real clean, real beautiful, straight piece of yew. So that's Stave B, we'll call it 79, 75. That's 200. And C, full 80 inch. A little bump here. But nice top clean ridge there. There's going to be a nice bow in there. Look at the belly. That should all clean up. The knot on the other side. But yeah, see, you can just still see center pin here. So that's Stave C, 80 inches. That's 200. And D, full 80 inches long. Pretty straight. Alignment looks good. Just a hint of deflex through it. Look at the colors. That's a saw cut, it's not a defect. And fly down the back. Not off to the left, but lots of room. So right up the center, I think you got a nice clean run. As we all know, yew wood naturally has little pin knots and what some people call imperfections, but it's also what makes it so special. So that's D, 80 inches, that's 200. And E, alignment looks nice. It's one advantage to the smaller diameter trees is often we can get real straight runs. So E, 80 inches. Nice straight run. It's clean and lovely color to it. So a bit of a smaller split here, or a smaller stave, but still I would say easily room up to 60 pounds without any issues. So that's E, 80 inch, that's 175. And F, again, straight run, 77 inches as it stands. And nice straight. Pretty clean, one little knot down at that end. So options, trying to go right, go left, or keep it in, or shorten it down. I would say if you're shortening it, you're probably going to drop 5 inches. So you've still got a good 72 usable there, but longer if you want to keep it. So that's F, 77 inch, that's 175. And G, a long one here, 84 inch. Just opened up the log. So pretty clean run. I think to get full length, we're gonna have to go right beside this one. We've got a little one on the right. Probably keep the knot in the handle. And then decently clean out that end. As always, little bumps, little pin knots here and there. But that's G, 84 inch, that's 150. And H, full 80 inches long, nice and straight, hint of deflex, really good alignment. Cruise down the back here, pretty clean, a couple little pin knots, but nothing major. So that's usually what we're chasing. So that's H, 80 inches, that's 150, and I, 78 inches long, nice and straight, front to back, great alignment. We'll just take a little look at the colors. Growth rings to the heartwood sapwood. So nice little bumps, but again, nothing major. Little pin knots, but nothing major. So that's I, 78 inches, that's 150, and J, 72 inch, so 6 feet long, nice and straight. Maybe a hint of deflex, but we'll call it straight just because. And again, little bumps, little pin knots, but clear of all sort of bigger branch. So that's J, 6 feet long, 150 Canadian, and K, 78 inch. So I think there's a nice straight run right down the middle of this. Alignment looks really good. Again, beautifully straight. Got lovely colors. So that's K, 78 inch, that's 150, and L, 74 inch. Nice straight alignment. A little knot down towards this end. Tiny little bump here, but decently clear. So should be fun. That's L, 74 inch, that's 125. And last one for this video, M, 77. Again, nice and straight. Yeah, hint of deflex, or sorry, hint of reflex. We're getting into a little bit more character, just more pin knots. Still trying to avoid anything, you know, big, massive, but more little knots. So I would call M. Now we're getting into more of that, the U character bow stage. So that's M, 77 inches, and that's 125. So there they are. I'm going to get them posted here pretty quick. Send them out in the hopes of getting them to you for Christmas, if that's where we're headed. So one more video, and we'll see you shortly.